This courtroom moment takes a shocking turn as a woman who claims she rebuilt her life now faces prison time for one critical mistake. After years of staying sober, rebuilding family ties, and trying to start fresh, everything comes crashing down because of one decision, failing to report to probation. But was it fear or irresponsibility? And should the judge show mercy or enforce consequences? Stay with us, because what unfolds next is a powerful reminder that in the justice system, even one misstep can cost everything.
Review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney. Did you understand it? Are you the same Amanda Nicole Lawson who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2019 CR 8173 for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on November 14th, 2019 for a period of 4 years and extended for a total of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 5 in Burke County, Texas. The defendant Amanda Nicole Lawson, who did in there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of October 2022.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Right here is a crucial legal moment. By pleading true to violating probation, she is essentially admitting to breaking the court's trust. That gives the judge full authority to revoke a probation and impose a sentence, up to the maximum allowed by law. What's striking is that she acknowledges a risk, yet still moves forward, hoping her personal story will influence the outcome. This is where emotion meets legal reality. Do you think admitting fault helps her case, or seals her fate?
Violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not, Your Honor.
State, what are you requesting?
Revocation, Your Honor.
Defense.
Look, I was requesting that she be placed back on probation, and my client would like to testify to give her reasons to support.
All right, if you can raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Your name is Amanda Lawson.
All right, and what would you like to say?
Miss Boyd, because you gave me a second chance 2 years ago, I went to Grace House and I changed my life. I've been sober for 2 years. I was released from Grace House because I had a surgery and I had to go home and take care of my family. I've been doing nothing but going to work and going home. I was scared. I understand that being on the run for 2 years is bad, but I was scared that I was about to lose everything that I just worked really hard for because of the way I changed my life. And I'm just.
This is where the emotional weight of the case really hits. She paints a picture of transformation, sobriety, family responsibility, and fear of losing everything she worked for. But the judge isn't just listening to emotions. She's looking at patterns. This isn't the first violation. It's the second. And in the legal system, repeated violations signal a deeper issue, reliability. The big question here is, should the system reward effort and change or punish repeated noncompliance? Let me know in the comments. Would you give her another chance?
And then you came back in 2021 and you pled true to a violation of condition number 1, which is a new offense. And then the court altered and amended your conditions and continued you. And then now we're here and nobody has seen you since 2022.
I was scared. I was at home. I was taking care of my family.
Why didn't you pick up the phone and call probation?
I was scared. I can't have no excuse for that, Miss Boyd.
Okay.
I was scared to lose everything I've just worked so hard for. My grandma is 75 and my grandpa is 95, and I have my kids back in my life. I have a relationship with them now. I've been sober since Grace House. I haven't worked so hard for something. It would just destroy me to lose it again and start over.
All right, so these are choices you made.
Yes, I understand that.
You made the choice not to report.
I understand that. I'm just hoping you'll believe in me one last time.
All right. Any questions?
She said all.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. The court is going to grant the motion. The court is finding you guilty. Does anyone want to speak with regards to punishment? State?
Yes, Your Honor. The state's requesting 16 months state jail.
Yeah, we're requesting a minimum. That's 166 days in. We also have some credit for the time she served. And
All right. So what I can tell you, Ms. Lawson, the state is requesting 16 months.
Okay.
I had internalized everything you said. And actually, what the court was going to do was sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility. But the state is requesting 16 months. So I'm going to sentence you to 16 months in the state jail.
In the end, the court makes its decision: 16 months in state jail. Despite her emotional plea and claims of personal growth, the judge emphasizes a critical point: accountability. The system gave her multiple chances, and from the court perspective, she chose not to follow through. This case highlights a powerful lesson. In probation, communication is everything. One phone call could have changed everything. Instead, silence led to incarceration. If you found this case as shocking and emotional as we did, make sure to hit that like button. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with the judge's decision? And don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
In this court, I don't know how other courts do it, but in this court, it is better to ask for permission than forgiveness. All you had to do was pick up the phone and call your probation officer and say, this is what's going on in my life. And if they did not address it, you know what you could have done? You could have come back to this court, come back to me, and I would have figured out what was going on. But for you to behave as though you were not on probation, that's a problem. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. All right, why were you late?
I had, what parking, I couldn't find a parking spot and, I guess.
All right, so court starts at 9. So you need to think about that when you're coming to court and plan accordingly.
Okay.
All right? I know people think it's just a little bit here, it's just a little bit there. But in this court, I try to keep the system streamlined so that everybody understands. And I want everybody to understand the rules, because I find that when people understand what the rules are, you stay within those lines and everything will be just fine. So I require everyone to be here at 9. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So my mom called me and she said, Stephanie, it's Spectre of the Gun, not Day of the Gun. I'm sorry, you're not a Trekkie.
Oh, talking about yesterday.
Yes. But I'm telling you, I don't think people realize how great Star Trek, the original, was.
You're right. It was good.
Yes. And it had teachable moments. And Bashan, I will debate anybody to this day and tell them that Mr. Spock should have been leader.
Oh,
He solved every problem.
he really did that.
Bashan, and I don't even think he got an increase in pay.